gooners and yeah. What is up, my gooners and gunners? It's your boy Danny Gunners the Gooner here, and this is the first stream on Infamous First Light. Um, yeah, here we go.
I know it's upsetting. What you've been through is unimaginable. But I can't help you unless you open up. Miss Walker. Miss Walker.
Fetch! Please, tell me what happened.
Okay. My parents called me in when they found out I had powers. I was dumbstruck. But my brother Brent, he always took care of me. He just grabbed my hand and we ran. Spent a few years living on the streets, staying out of sight, keeping on the move. We did some shitty things to make money. But that job we pulled before leaving Seattle, worse than the rest of it combined.
Come on, sis. It's just one more job.
It's all loaded up. Let's just go.
No, this one's the payday.
Mm-hmm. How much?
Enough to rent a decent place.
Yeah?
Yeah. Enough for a short-tailed Burmese cat. Huh?
Oh, that's low.
It's enough for a fresh start. We could use one. Shit, get out, get out!
What?
It's the cops. All right, you hide. I'll distract them.
No, wait. You do this job, we leave tonight. No one will be able to find us?
Yeah, as soon as... No. Do not use your powers.
I'm not gonna kill anyone. Just carry my weight.
Fetch!
Okay.
Hey! You! Come over here. Look at me. Eyes up. Right here.
Is this really necessary?
On the process. All right, kid. Over here. You seen a kid with a mohawk on this dock? If I search that boat of yours, am I gonna find him?
Wait! You want to see a trick? Brent always pushed me to keep my powers secret. If anyone knew a conduit was in town, there'd be a manhunt, and it happened before. But that night, I wasn't worried. I'd use my powers to get the job done, then the two of us would take off. We'd be miles away before the DUP showed up.
Gotta avoid 5-0 real quick.
Gotta ditch this guy. Am I in the clear?
Nice.
Okay, I think I'm safe.
I am an escape artist. Look at that. I just
Something around here to do.
weave their shit. Nice. Oh shit, they got me. They are on my shit. What helicopter tail?
Hiding spots. Where are you hiding?
Helicopters on my shit. I did try streaming First Light a while ago.
This'll work.
Oh, that scared the shit out of me.
Brent, you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. But as soon as you started to glow, whole city went crazy. This is too dangerous. We need to leave now. The DUP's coming.
I thought you wanted a fresh start. And you know I want that cat. Just tell me what the job is so I can do it.
Fine, just be fast. It's the penthouse at 3rd and Stone. Break in, grab the red duffel bag.
Okay. What's in the bag?
You get it? And we're leaving with a literal boatload of cash.
I like the sound of that. We'll get out of Dodge, bro. You're always one step ahead of me.
Just be fast. The thought of you in a DUP prison, I couldn't live with myself.
Yeah, so the cooler thing about Infamous Second Light is they had more time to work on how these plasma powers would actually work. And so fucking it's short, sweet, but it's also it improves them a lot. Like they work so much better.
Swanky.
Let me in. Oh.
Knock, knock. What?
No, leave these things! Kill her! Prevent the game!
I just want the red duffel bag. That's it.
Damn. She just using straight hands. Oh yeah, because Delsa got the chain. Oof. Jesus. Just straight hands, bro. Yo, I didn't even play this game enough to realize Fetch just got them fucking combos. Fucking straight haymakers. Ooh, what's this arcade cabinet? Usually these are references to their old games. Random unnamed arcade cabinet. Oh, Litty. He literally said just grab the duffel bag.
Hey,
Uh,
gotta charge up. Gonna need it.
Gotta charge up, gonna need it.
Fetch, you okay? Were you in that? What happened?
The place was full of Russians dancing around a bomb.
Shit. The Currens. They found him.
Found who?
My boss. If they knew about the penthouse, then they'll know about our boat. We gotta go now.
Fine, warm up the engine. I'll be right there.
I'm sorry about all this. I really wanted to get you that Burmese cat.
I know. Next time.
See, the worst part is in the game, like, I get the whole... well, this story better explain where along the line she becomes, like, she gets fucked up by the junkie shit. But, like, this alone should have got her pissed at the occurrence.
Outside, they got guns.
What? I'll be right there.
No.
But I guess...
Panic attacks near these guys.
I don't know. Well, cause, yeah, they're all... No. Because if the occurrence are out here, then what the fuck? Why is it Eugene's mission to be killing? Like, her good and bad are just like arrest drug dealers or kill a bunch of protesters instead of like arrest drug dealers, Well, yeah, actually, in a game development standpoint, it makes sense because the Akarans are only in that one section of the city, and maybe this will explain why they're only in that one section of the city. But otherwise, it doesn't make sense why they didn't have her doing the occurrence. And Eugene, like, I don't know, fucking. Oh yeah, because the occurrence is supposed to be frozen and shit.
Brent! Brent! Come on, Tommy. Where are you?
Obviously, he wasn't on the boat. Otherwise, you would have seen his smithereens all over the fucking place.
I need you. Whenever I'd start to freak out, I'd focus on Brent. It was the only thing that'd calm me down. I clung to a good memory. First night in Seattle, we found this overpass and got out of the rain. Ended up reading comics by flashlight until we fell asleep. Later, this guy snuck in and tried to steal what little we had. And I was about to make him pay for it. But that night, we established the rules. Rule number 1, no powers, no matter what. We might lose some gear, but Brent didn't want us to lose us. I shouldn't have used my powers. It was my fault he was gone. It was my... I lost it! Those breaks from reality changed me. I'd wake up with new powers. It was like my body decided to fight, but my mind just gave up.
You've been very forthcoming, Miss Walker. How about a break?
I wish I could kill your bitch ass right here.
Mental snap. I thought you wanted to get control of your powers.
Fuck you, Augustine.
That's what we're here for.
I don't know. Last time I used them.
We'll start with something simple. I'll be watching your progress from up there. Please don't try anything stupid.
All I do is stupid.
No, Miss Walker. You're a survivor. Everyone has a weakness. You just have to look for it. There you go. It's a start. But the world won't wait for you. Sometimes you need to act fast. Follow your instincts. Not bad. Not great. But you just started. Perhaps you'd like more relatable targets. Impressive, aren't they? These hard-light holograms look and feel real. Now, please kill them.
I don't just mindlessly shoot things, okay?
Oh, the conduit up here making those holograms, Eugene, he won't mind.
What's the point?
The point is survival. Not just for you, but for those who can't defend themselves. Go on, protect him. Nice to see you still have some fight in you. Let's hope your other senses are still as sharp. The clock's ticking. Find and save the hostage. to my files, you could see people through walls. Is that no longer true? Well done. Now, I've hidden a second hostage somewhere nearby, but this time you'll have to move quickly to save him or he'll die. Horribly. Wasn't the fastest time I've seen him. Push yourself. How high can you jump? You've proven basic mastery, but are you tenacious, Miss Walker? When presented with a challenge, do you fight your way through it, or hide in a corner? On guard, Miss Walker. We've got another victim coming. They just keep coming, don't they? Catch! Hurry, Miss Walker, there's another hostage. You wouldn't like to see him die, would you?
You're good.
Better hurry. This new hostage looks weak.
Get in the hang of this.
Here comes another helpless soul.
Now get out of here.
Ready to play the savior? Again?
Safe.
Going too easy on you? Let's go. Victory! That was an acceptable performance on the hostage exercise. We keep score, you know. Other conduit's achievements are posted to irritate and inspire you. I'm always open to more training. Perhaps you'd like to surpass them. That'll do for now. Take a seat. I'd like you to resume your explanation of what happened in Seattle.
After a night of tearing up the city looking for my brother, I ended up back at what was left of our boat. That's where I met him. He was looking for Brent too.
Excuse me, sweetheart. I'm sorry, have you seen a fella rocking a mohawk around here somewhere?
Wait, do you know Brent? Are you with those Russians?
What, the occurrence? No, hell no. Well, are you saying they're the ones who did this? Damn it, they keep kidnapping my employees.
Kidnap? Wait! Do you know where they have him? Can you take me?
Oh, slow down there, sugar. Now, I'm sure you do not want to get that pretty face caught up in all this trouble. You know, I don't know what you had worked out with Brent, but,
He's my brother. Help me.
Brother? Are you Fetch? I'm Shane. Shane? You know, Brent never told me that his sister was such a pretty little thing.
Please. Just tell me where to look.
East side, mainly.
Thank you. And if you think of anything else, then call me on Brent's phone, all right?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you say, sweetheart. Just make sure you take care of that, all right?
Gotta get this city ready for the real me. Need some neon. Lots of neon.
Hey there, Fetch. Now, I put out my feelers, but these occurrences are on a hair trigger. We'll have to move fast on a lead.
Okay, I'm already headed for some neon gas.
Whoa, firecracker. Now, I love huffing gas as much as the next guy, but is that really...
It's a trick I picked up back in Jersey. The gas helps me run insanely fast.
Is that right? Well, I'm gonna have to take your word on that conduit.
Sorry, Shane. Gotta go. Come on, cough it up! All right, you lazy neon gas. Go make yourself useful. That's a boost. I need all the firepower I can get. Big taste good. Oh, a big one. And it moves.
Fetch, sweetheart, did you have something?
I gotta go. Something really distracting just came into my field of view. You wanna stand? Bye. Zipping through those clouds, I'll haul ass. You luscious neon fatty. I'm eating you whole. Woo! I missed this! Hell yes! They taste better when they run. Okay, so the occurrence are coming to me. Where's Brent? Oh, none of you speak English? Ding! Here's ready. Okay, asshats. Here it comes. Das Vidania, dicks!
Fetch, darling, my feelers just pawned something juicy. Now, the Occurrens are about to receive a stockpile of guns. You help me steal them, and I'll have 50 armed men out kicking in doors looking for Brent within the hour.
Great, thank you. And enough with the feelers. I get it, you're a creep, okay? Let's move on.
Now, I will have you know that some women find me irresistible.
Sure, if you're paying them.
Look, just meet me in the alley behind that sandwich shop when you're ready to steal the guns, all right? Au revoir.
Two rare beauties spotted in the Emerald City. You can run, but I run faster.
Fetch! My truck's loaded up. Let's go!
Think I set off an alarm breaking in to get the guns. If the currents catch up with us, you better cover my ass.
Let's go, it'll be fine.
Now, you see, honey, if they find out it was me that stole this stuff, there'll be a retribution which I would very much like to avoid.
on, you have a conduit on your side. They're hosed. We'll get these guns to your men, and they'll use them to find Brents. We're good.
They're stealing our guns!
Fetch!
Stay close, I got him.
Shoot the conduit! Shoot the conduit!
Fetch. Rocket launcher up ahead! Come on, do something! We're blocked. Now I'm pitching the truck. Cover me while I run!
No! Stay cool, I'll clear the road.
Now that was too damn close.
Cops. We should hide, just for a bit. Give me a chance to recharge.
Right.
Big finish.
Spot.
I think we're clear. Let's roll.
Damn it. Oh, this is crazy.
Who gave these guys a license?
See? This is why people don't steal from the occurrence. Now I'm gonna try cut through the bark. Nice work, heavy hitter! Yeah, you're a keeper, girl. Yes, sir. All right, back on the road. We should be good. Or not.
These guys aren't giving up. Any ideas?
I've got an escape plan. Just have to time it right. Dwayne, you ready with the bus? I see you. Coming your way.
A bus? Who was that? That was forethought, man.
Yeah, well, sometimes things work out. Oh, how come I never saw you on the news? Heavy hitter conduit like you must be public enemy number one.
I got Brent. He keeps me grounded and low profile.
Well, into the line. We'll unload here.
It's fine by me.
Come on. We made a hell of a team out there on the streets. Imagine what we'd be like in the sack.
Get your boys armed and out looking for Brent, or I'll laze a hole in your sack.
Whoa, whoa, now what if I told you I already have some guys asking around for your brother? I'll send you their position. They might have heard something by now.
You go from creep to okay in just a second. How do you do that?
Well, born and raised in Texas.
That was fast.
No. Audio. Test 1, 2, test 1. I probably done should have been tested my audio. I hope to God. Uh-oh. Okay. Damn, that means I've either been going the whole stream or like a good part of the stream without audio. I just need to get a new controller, man. But anyways, I hope to God it was just that one little segment. If you didn't hear how my day was going, pretty good. I learned how to parallel park. Had some good tacos and got some McDonald's. So my fat ass ate good. And aside from that, how was your day, man? How you been? Where is this fucking lumen? There it is. Nice. Yeah. I was excited to start this up because I only got to play through a little bit of it first time through. But, you know, I'm going to play through, finish this whole thing, have some good fun with it. Hopefully the streams will be good. What else? What else? I gotta keep streaming No More Heroes 3. I only did one episode on that, and that game had me hooked from the start. I keep quoting that fucking one line that Cat says, where he's like, "Are you tweaking?" Because, dude, hearing that come out of a video game was some of the wildest shit ever. Because, like, nah, I should be, but I'm not. So, long story. Not really a long story. Actually, it is a long story, but to short story it, basically, my teachers all hated me to the point where they kind of just didn't even really give me options. They just forced me to drop out so that they also didn't get the holding for expelling me. Because, you know, fucking the American school systems love their students so very much, and they want to take care of them so very much. So, they all pretty much put me in an office, told me I was a failure, and I had to drop out of high school. So did that, did a trade program, got in, went pretty well, did that for a year, became a level 1 apprentice, and graduated. And now I'm here, where I decided to start doing a bunch more streaming, because since then I moved, have been unable to go work at the other job I had, and have been kind of unemployed and searching for jobs. So in the meanwhile, I've been using the free time to learn how to drive and play a shit ton of video games and stream them. So I'm not just wasting my time playing a shit ton of video games. But yeah, I can go through like the full thing of it. Actually, I should. You know, it's good. It's good, interesting content. So, what are the parts I can mention? I was a little delinquent. We're gonna have... yeah, no, fucking, like, it was all by the hair of my teeth type shit, man. Literally, like, I look back at it now and I had the luck of fucking St. Patty himself. But, right, from the beginning, it was like, I got out into the world. I was a little bit like, what was it? My mom kind of grew us up inside. And most of the outside world I was experiencing was either my street, or whenever I hung out with my brother, he'd go and take me across the state on our bikes and shit. So that's how I really, like, I learned to be adventurous. I learned to fucking get around on my own and all that. But yeah, basically that was it. That's all I had for getting to go out and explore and shit. Up until I was like, I want to say 13, 14 maybe. And then that's when I just started being a little delinquent, doing a bunch of shit. How's the YouTube-friendly version of this? I started consuming a friendly little green plant. I think everyone knows what I'm talking about. But good green plant. Everyone loves this green plant. And if they don't, it's because they're trying to use it systematically to oppress people of color. But aside from that, right, that little green plant mixed with a heavy crowd of people also all doing a bunch of stupid shit, and basically just doing stupid shit together. We kind of ended up, well, the worst part about it was a lot of my friends who I was doing a lot of this stupid shit with were still kind of able to like cling on to their school career. So a lot of them went up and graduated, but my ass, oh man. My personal opinion on it is it depends who the person is. Because, right, if you're nice, mentally healthy, and like just overall healthy, because bodily pain, it helps with that too. I'd say just stray away from any kind of substance or mind bending, anything. Because if you're already a healthy person, you do not need escapes or like mannerisms. What's the word? Mannerisms of escape. But like anybody who is not in such a chronic position that you'll end up relying on that thing and like needing it for life, I'd say go ahead. You know, like chronic pain is one of the main things that it was initially legalized for, and by God, it helps for that. But for some, like with people with ADHD, I especially recommend it, and it's mostly due to the fact that like most ADHD meds that people are given will fuck you over, and I mean fuck you over. And that's also part of the whole thing with the school system is they fucking chugged ADHD pills down my throat because they were like, you aren't normal and we can't handle you. So it was like, fuck it, you know, we're just gonna fucking throw ADHD pills down your hatch until you become normal. And of course, you know, that fucked my brain all up, you know, that sent me through shit. The pills that they gave me, oh, dude, my best advice for school is even if you hate it, stick through that motherfucker all the way to the end, bro, and use every opportunity they give you. A lot of schools will not have the same opportunities, but like if you're in a high school where they're offering trades, shit like that, hop on those motherfuckers, bro, and get into those motherfuckers like you need education to live. Because I can tell you from my experience and like from where I've been through in life, like if there's somebody in some sort of system, not only do they hate their job, but if you don't fit in with this very specific curriculum that they want you to, they're going to do everything in their power to prevent you from getting anywhere because they just see you as a nuisance. So like to get back on topic with what I was talking about, right? Freshman year, like it was 8th grade to freshman year for me, right? So this should fall on your ears very importantly. I don't mean to like educate you, but like 8th grade to freshman year, that's when like I started going out, doing shit, fucking, and I have a single mom, right? So like no dad. At the time, I didn't have my dad in my life. He came back around. He made sure to educate our asses and make sure we got to the right places. But at the time, it was just my mom. So anytime I was like getting out of the house, sneaking out, doing this and that, she couldn't stop me. All she could do was tell me, hey, don't do that. But she had no like physical anything over me. So at the time, I just took that as like, fuck it, right? I'll do whatever the fuck I want. And that slowly just devolved into me going through this hole of like making stupider and stupider decisions, doing stupid shit, all that just to try to I both like find somewhere in life, but also to just like, I don't know, I thought that's just the route I was gonna have to take because of how everyone was putting it. Because when I was in high school, fucking middle school, right? Middle school was fine. The school I was in was like an alternative school meant for delinquents. It could be an upgrade. I don't actually know. Now that you mention it, holy shit! It's because you have to go to the clouds to be the same speed. Dude, I wouldn't have noticed that unless you mentioned that. But yeah, wait, back to the topic of conversation, right? 8th grade, freshman year. I started doing whatever the fuck I wanted. And I also thought at that point, because of like how everyone in my life was putting it, it was like I wasn't gonna go nowhere. I wasn't gonna do nothing. So with school too, right? The school I was in was an alt. Oh, don't worry, dude. I've made it. I've made it to the right point in life. But thank you, right? Fucking. But yes, the school system, right? These teachers went from like teaching these small classrooms of kids who were struggling in life, and I don't mean like, you know, the kids you'll see in your classroom, like fucking, and like the fucking kids who are well off in life. You know, their mom and their dad got a house that they own. They're not living in no apartments. They're not living off EBT. Like they both got disposable income and they're living good, right? Kids like that who will just go to school, fuck around for extended periods of time because they know they're gonna graduate no matter what, right? Those motherfuckers were getting sent to our school, being pushed in instead of it being just like delinquent kids who could barely even fucking survive with the resources they had. So the whole environment of the school got mixed in with like people trying to learn and people trying to get somewhere and people who honestly couldn't give a fuck less because it didn't matter. They were gonna get wherever they were going at the end of the day. So fucking like me, I was one of the most affected, I want to say, in my school. I like they immediately gave up. Like fucking coming in with the teachers fucking going freshman year, all these teachers would fucking, the second that I started acting up, it wasn't no like, hey, you need 5 minutes to walk around, take a breather, get some water. Shit you should be doing with a kid with ADHD because it's a fucking, now it's classified as neurodivergency, so it's even worse. I like, ooh, I wish I could sue the shit out of that school, but right, ADHD, neurodivergency, none of them treated it right. These motherfuckers were practically trying to like make sure I wasn't even in class, and I wasn't the only one. There were other kids. They could, if you were from this school, you'll know what I'm talking about right now. But they had this place called the process room. They had this place called the process room where they put you and then they had you sit for like 5-10 minutes, whatever the fuck it would take until they wanted you back in class. And then, right, they'd put me there the entire fucking school day. They would not have me coming out of class. So naturally, right, my ass was like, fuck it. I ain't sitting through this. Got up, walked out to school whenever the fuck. It didn't matter. And then, like, the first times they were calling my parents, they were like, yeah, what's like, hey, there's this, there's that. But eventually, they gave the fuck up. They stopped calling them, they stopped checking in, they stopped trying to, like, fucking tell anyone about it. And every time I walked out to school, it was just, word, Daniel's gone. So, all that together, going into sophomore year, that's when it was just like, fuck it, you know, ain't no one gonna say nothing, ain't no one gonna stop me, ain't nothing gonna be different. So I just started going out doing whatever the fuck. And come like in between that year and around, I want to say like freshman and sophomore, my dad started coming back. He was more of a major part of my life, and he managed to steer me in the right direction. So fucking, I was able to like pick up off that and actually start doing something more with my life than just fucking sitting around smoking weed and fucking off. Oh shit, I might get monetized. Who cares, right? And then like, yeah, like a nowhere, like going nowhere in life. But once he came along, he kicked my ass in the right direction. I went through with summer school. The year of sophomore year, I was going through with summer school, doing that shit. Then fucking, I come back for junior year, right? Got most of the credentials I would need to catch up. If anything, I'd have to wait behind a little longer. But I was like, all right, fuck it. At least I'll have a life. At least I'll have something. These motherfuckers immediately, nope, it doesn't matter what you can do. Like, they try to make it seem like I talked this over. I was communicating this over sophomore year, making sure, like, okay, if I do summer school, I'll waste these 2 months of my life, right, to fucking come here every day. Which, by the way, you want to know what summer school was? It was 1% class, 90% going in the bathrooms and smoking that funny green plant. Those motherfuckers did not give a fuck. But luckily, fucking, I was a little bit more on my shit when it came to summer school. So I was actually trying to fucking pay attention and do my shit. But fucking, yeah, even then, dude, it was still just fucking off, going into different classrooms and doing that. And then come junior year, it was legit like, I want to say this, the first day I come in, first class of the day, and we're all sitting there, we're talking. I make a joke that was like way smaller. Like I made sure not to do it during class time. Like I made sure not, like, cause that's all they're all ever talking about was like, you're doing this shit during class, you're wasting class time, you're interrupting students, right? So I go off, I make this joke right after class. These motherfuckers kick me out of class, send me to the fucking room, like, all right, you gotta go home for the day. And then that shit was like, I don't know about time travel. And his abilities don't really,
You guys okay?
it depends how you think about it. Because with the neon stuff, you are technically traveling at the speed of light. So like maybe Delson is like a little bit further into the future than everybody else whenever he fucking uses that neon light.
I gotta help my brother. Sometimes I lose it without it.
So technically speaking, yes, I think Delson does have some time travel-esque ability due to the light speed. But not in the sense you think it is, like an instantly activatable ability that lets him go back and forth. It's more like due to the physics around how his ability works that allows him to travel around better. But yeah, they kick me out of class, they do that shit, and then like not even a day or two later they're having this meeting like, hey, you can't attend this school anymore because blah 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 and blah. So I was just like, alright, word, fuck y'all, what can I do? Fucking, you can go do this trade school, get through this trade school, get your shit, and pray to God that they actually take you and are responsible teachers. And when they're having this meeting, it's the same way people complain that the New York Police Department goes and like flashes off their criminals. Like they have all the top teachers, the school security guard there, they're all like, alright, if you don't get into this program, you're just not allowed to come back here. We do not want your ass here. So I was just like, word, fuck y'all. Catch y'all on the flip. Went into the program, got accepted, went through that, and then from there, everything just kind of lined up, right? Fucking got into the apprenticeship program afterwards, did that shit, was able to go through there and make my bread and butter. And yeah, now I'm a carpenter. So I hope they are capable of watching this. Fuck you to the principal, kind of fuck you to the vice principal. You were on and off, man. And fuck you to that bald-headed security guard. I hope you know everyone in that fucking school hates your stupid ass. And aside from that, yeah, pretty peaceful, pretty peaceful. Good life now, good life. So, my educational lesson of the day is stick to school, keep your mouth shut, and if you ever got teachers giving you a hard time, bring that up to higher authorities, and make sure you're not getting abused by a system that is unacknowledged. Because I swear to God, if I could go back in time and bring these motherfucker papers for a court date, bro, I would've. Shit, I fucking would've. Because, like, I think they usually base it off of different, well, no, because they said states of matter, but to be fair, their definition of states of matter is kind of iffy. So, like, I think it does have to be, like, either a gas, a solid object, or a liquid. But again, everything on the fucking planet is either a gas, a solid object, or a liquid. So, like I was saying in the other video, I'm pretty sure there could be like a water type dude, and that motherfucker could just rule the planet. Or like Dirt, a Dirt infamous character, literally fucking you touch the ground and then boom, you could uproar the whole planet. Concrete's the best visualization of what happens when your power happens to be like a common material element. Because at the same time, that too, in the Infamous games, besides this, we haven't seen a material type power. Like, we've just seen conduits with powers that usually are based off of gas or liquid. And concrete was the first solid in the Infamous game. So, I mean, time travel, how would you work that? That's also the thing, is time travel is very iffy when it comes to video games. Like, Titanfall 2 did really good with it. If you've ever played that segment of Titanfall 2, which was like, holy shit, they coded this entire fucking mechanic for one segment of Titanfall. But, yeah. Uh-oh. Damn. Straight hands. What else? What else? Yeah, I guess more theories on Infamous. Time, how would you manage time? I think it'd be very complicated. It'd be a cool power, but it would definitely be like a very complicated and intricately designed power. Because it depends on how you'd be using it. Like, if your character is going to be more melee based, and like the time travel mechanic is similar to that of Titanfall 2's, where it's like you have two states of time, where it's like the past and the present, then yeah, the past, present, and future. But you'd have, oh shit, you know what? Actually, yeah, that would make for a very interesting game. Because if you were able to switch between three states of like the past, the present, and the future, it'd give you a lot of environment and like, because imagine, right? You go in the past, you kill two dudes before they run up, you go in the future, you kill a dude who isn't there yet, and then you come to the present and watch those two dudes get beamed and the one dude get fucking beamed right as he comes towards you. That'd be fucking sick. But then you'd also have to, like, think how the time powers would work out. I want to say water, but, like, I feel like, actually, nah. I feel like, yeah, water could make for not only a very interesting game, but a very interesting tale of, like, from mortal to mad god. Because, like, if you imagine, I'm going to keep saying it over and over and over and over, but if you had control over water, the entire planet, including everything on it, has water in it. So you could literally just lift your finger and destroy the world if need be. But aside from that, like a power that would be interesting to use. Lead. Just give people lead poisoning. Nah. There's a lot of elements out there that would make for a really good Infamous title. Could do, like... Did electricity already. Ow, what the fuck? Potential is Delsin for sure. Because Delsin has all four of those abilities, and he can learn more by just fucking absorbing one of those core relays, which are made up of the same element that blew up the Thingy-Bobble all the way back in fucking Seattle. But that's also probably not the only way he can unlock more powers. Because most, like, Fetch explains, like, she unlocks hers, I think, through, like, trauma. Like, Cole's the same way, where you have to collect the fucking little pieces. But you also, as Cole, you usually unlock new abilities during missions. Like, some grand thing happens which causes you to unlock new ability. And usually it's like absorbing a shit ton of lightning. Um, I think it's the concrete powers. Honestly, right? Because we haven't had a solid in the games. The concrete powers, if they were more fleshed out and it gave you more of an ability to like create structures and bend the environment to your choosing more, that'd be really interesting. So I could honestly say a more fleshed out version of the concrete powers. Kind of how like Fetch's game is more fleshed out plasma abilities. So if they fleshed out the concrete abilities way more in a different title, I'd buy that and fucking eat it up like it was new. What about you? What do you think? But also, yeah, other question, Delson definitely has more potential because you can just fucking continue to learn off of those 4 abilities, and Cole is very experienced, but when when we're talking about a scale of potential, Delson just has the 4 abilities. So overall, that just immediately gives him that head start. And yes, because of how like not only dangerous but frequent electricity is, you could probably definitely catch Cole with like a good couple more opportunities. I still honestly would say you gave Delson and Cole both 5 years each from when they got their powers. Delson is wiping his shit, just not in a weird way. You know? Because, yes, if you are extremely skilled in one ability, then you can use that ability really precisely and, like, base all your movements off of it. But at the same time, you're competing up against somebody who has full knowledge on how to wield 4 different abilities, and at any given moment, especially off of pretty much any city in the world, in maybe 2014, because I don't think I've seen neon signs as much. I mean, in modern day, there's screens everywhere, so fucking, like, if Delson and Cole are fighting off of, like, the screen versus the electricity, they're technically equally matched. Like, yes, you do need the digital, the screen, but there's fucking screens everywhere. So if they were running the ones with both of those abilities, neither of them would ever run out of fucking power until they literally drain the entire city. To be more fair on Cole's part, you're not able to do it in-game, like, not at any given moment, but we have seen that characters... Hold on. I gotta go to the comments. Alright, here we go. I actually don't know. After this, I'm gonna boot up the other game and honestly compare it screen for screen. But I'm pretty sure what it is either it just, like, the well fleshed out graphics in the grayer environment is, like, messing with the visual, or it's because you have to run through these little ability things first. Because at the same time, like, this is normally how high Delson jumps. When she doesn't have the speed, like, this little hop she's doing right here, no. Delson, whenever he's jumping in game, does this fucking thing. So yeah, it might just be because there's like all these little orb things nearby, so it gives you more incentive to like run around and try to hit them. Oh, I saved. But yeah, either it's that or fetch is the same speed and I just have it. Or it could just be like the fucking you are the younger version of Fletch. Fetch. Dude, Spy Cooper. Holy shit. Now that we're on the topic of fucking Sucker Punch games, I'm gonna get the entirety of the Sly Cooper franchise. Dude, fuck yeah, that's such a good idea. Hold on. Stream, I gotta look something up real quick.
Hello?
Fetch. Hi. My name's Jenny. I work with Shane. I guess I'm supposed to help you track down an current lieutenant.
Over the phone?
We'll use city cameras. You get me their IDs, then I'll know where to look for footage. I'm sending you the location where our guy was last seen.
Sorry, camera IDs? Who are you again?
Jenny, I work for the city, and sometimes Shane. The camera ID is like a QR code. You can scan for it using your phone. Send me that, and I can search through its footage for this guy. We've got some killer facial recognition software. It's kind of creepy.
All right, I'm here.
Finding...
Okay, got it.
Scan me the ID so I can look for footage.
That's our guy.
Follow him. We'll use individual cameras to find out which way he went. I'm sorry I can't do a full system scan, but it'd set off alarms here at work.
Nothing. So who is this guy anyway?
He's a human trafficker for the occurrence.
Human trafficking? Like, as in slaves?
Yeah. I think he's following that girl.
Yeah, that didn't have anything useful.
I've been muted for how long? Oh, I don't even know. Let's see. Okay. I'll just start from where I was. On a physics-based standpoint, which the physics are all theoretical, Delson would probably be able to mainly just travel forward in time. But at the same time, due to like how the theoretical physics work on it, he could also probably be able to travel both ways in time. But I also just thought about the fact that there is the potential that it's just the gas, because their ability is neon. Neon is the gas itself. Like when the particles, I think, go slow enough, that's when you get the light. So, on one hand, if they're just going into the gas form, they probably wouldn't be able to go faster than the speed of light, because they would literally need, I forget if it's mass. Yeah, you need to have a non-existent mass to be able to go the speed of light. So it's possible, I want to say, that they could maybe travel forward in time, but I'm not too sure if you'd be able to go backwards. This mission taking long as fuck. Alright, if I was being chased...
Looks like there's some sort of crime scene here.
There's a camera right here and they can't solve the case. There you go. Suspect found. Damn!
He just killed that guy.
These are the men around my brother.
Motherfucker ruthless.
Time to backtrack.
Alright, yeah, you can go that way. Now, if I was running hopelessly with no idea where to go based off the fact that I have zero survival instinct, I'd probably be running in a direction which wouldn't actually lead to any guaranteed safety, and then most likely end up taking a turn. Oh, yeah. Well, Flash is holding is that he has the light force, or the speed force? Yeah, light force. He has the speed force, but also his abilities are physically impossible. They have a bunch of like comic-based science to explain how most of it works, but if you were even as like a superhuman to like run at the speed of light, you'd be shredded to pieces. Because for an object to go that fast, I think, yeah, it's either no density or no mass. I'm pretty sure it's no mass, though. You have to be an object with no mass. And yeah, Flash has mass. So, like, with comic book lore, yes. And I think definitely if they were to use, like, especially because it's like a... What's it called? Like game lore. If you're going off game lore, then yes. The writers could definitely write in somewhere that they have the ability to time travel. But going off of like physics and how it would work in a physical sense, I'm like 90% sure their ability, like when they're doing this photon dash thing, they're dashing based off the gas itself. So, probably not the ability to move so fast that they travel through time, but because, you know, the density thing, the gas has density, but you could definitely write it in. Like, it's not, because it's a piece of fiction, you could always just go, yes, our character has that ability. I could make a piece of fiction called Danny's the Greatest Man in the World and say that I have a 2,000-inch dong that stretches across continents. You know what I mean? So, in a writer's sense of the word, fuck yeah. Dude, you could add magical unicorns that teach hookers how to give blowjobs properly. But in the boring, lame, physical sense. Yeah, no. Especially because humans have been able to do it. Going faster. What is the speed of sound? I think it's like Mach 280 something. Hold on. Googling. Googling in process. Here's footage of Fetch running in circles around 2 poles. Oh wait, I have a laptop next to me. I don't even have to do that. Okay. Just gonna do a little Google. Speed of sound. The speed of sound is at room temperature 340 meters per second or 1,000. Just give me miles per hour. American, motherfucker. 767 miles per hour. So you would have to be going like 3 to 4 times the speed of the fastest car man has ever made. So if they train their abilities enough, yeah, their density is gas, and even though they couldn't be going the speed of light, gas still is very light and not very dense. Especially, well, no, I think neon gas is more dense, and it becomes that vibrant glow when it's just like sitting still and not moving. But yeah, it's a gas, so they could definitely train their ability to like fucking move at speeds beyond possible. In game, when you're not using the characters, you definitely see them move at like God sent speeds. Like you'll like in game, right? As Fetch, I'll have to do like, wow, now I'm here. But in all the cutscenes, it's literally like start here, you're here now. Or like Fetch will be here and she does like the Goku instant transmission. Now she's here, fucking instant transmission. You know what I mean? So it's probably like in canon, they're probably all running at like the speed of sound at least, like at bare minimum. Oh, nice. And so Mach 2. Wait, no, so then, wait, where did I get Mach 260 from? I think that's the speed of light. Jesus, I was dead wrong. The speed of light in Mach is 874,030. Jesus, fuck, man. So you'd have to be going 700? Yeah. 700 times the speed of sound in order to attain the speed of light. I mean, like, damn. Even as like a fictional character, that must be strain. Because like imagine, right, we're barely even getting close using technology. Imagine doing that on foot. The Flash, bro, I feel bad for the Flash. Yeah. Superpowers would be Litty. I think honestly, out of every unrealistic want I've ever wanted, superpowers is definitely up there on that big list. Alongside all my fucked up sexual fantasies. Nah. but for sure, I would literally die and come back to life if superpowers were a real thing. I said it in the other video, bro. Me and my brother would be doing that whole like one's a superhero, one's a supervillain routine, and I would most certainly be that supervillain. I'd be like not the fucked up shit Joker does, but I'd definitely be like the Joker and Batman between me and my brother. It'd just be like I literally don't commit crimes or do anything for anyone else besides my like just showing up to my brother and be like, hey, We're gonna fight now, and I have a bunch of henchmen. Just for shits and giggles. On a Tuesday. God damn it. Out of all superheroes, right? Besides like the overpowered superheroes that everyone would probably be like, dude, if I was a superhero, Silver Surfer, Galactus, Superman, I could honestly say Spider-Man, bro. Every single time, Spider-Man has one of the coolest movesets, but he does not have an ability to avoid aging. That is the one thing I realized it after reading into one comic, but even though Spider-Man, like, his abilities help him stay, like, rejuvenated and still functioning. So, like, even as, like, a fucking 90-year-old man, Spider would still be moving like a 20-year-old. And so, like, his immune system and all that would probably follow suit. So his real lifespan probably is somewhere around, like, 120 to, like, 140. Just if he does everything right and treats his body correctly, which, no the fuck he isn't. That motherfucker got more CTE and more injuries than a fucking linebacker after running 300 seasons back to back without fucking ever giving himself a break, right? Yeah, in pretty much any comic ever, Superman compared to the Flash is just like, I am really strong and invincible, and I can literally move so fast you wouldn't be able to see me snap your spine. Like, you might be an invincible god of destruction, but like, imagine a billion years of a guy just punching you in the same spot over and over and over and over and over and over. There's no way in hell that isn't at least gonna add some sort of little like, ooh. Because right, even if you're getting punched by someone weak, if that motherfucker keeps punching you in the same spot over and over again, eventually that shit's gonna start hurting. So imagine if the Flash, who can not only punch at the speed of light, but also could fucking do it over and over and over again in a span like a billion times in 1 second. There's no way he isn't gonna be able to put like a small hole at least into Superman. And plus, right, even if he wasn't doing that, the Flash could go find all the kryptonite in the universe, come back, and then put it next to Superman. In like the same time span it would take for Superman to prepare for a fight for the Flash. And probably even less. Like, most comics and like their what if variants are always based off of like some sort of like, this character obviously has to either not be involved with the story or like just needs some sort of plot armor. Because in any scenario, any fight ever, the Flash wins. The only reason Batman is ever able to beat the Flash is because he has contingency plans. But imagine in a universe this motherfucker has no idea who the Flash is, and he just strolls up one day ready to beat his ass. He's cooked. He has nothing. I have nothing. Yeah, he had nothing. That motherfucker, bro, like, just shows up. Oh, you're a human? That's it. Same thing with like Green Lantern. Like, if these characters had no idea who each other were, even, no, I want to say Batman is probably the only person, Batman and Superman are some of the only people who stand a chance in, like, the base, unedited, unplot armored type universe. Batman and the Flash, and then a bunch of, like, the God types and all that shit, are some of the only people who have a chance against him. And barely even, because that's only if, one, Batman has prep time and knowledge of the Flash, and two, if Superman has prep time and knowledge of the Flash. Because if you're fighting it, like, once Flash realizes you're invincible, he's not stupid. He's not going to keep charging that threat over and over again until he tries to break its weakness. Eventually, he's going to try to start looking for things, because also his brain is moving at 1,000,000 miles per second. Just like his actual speed, his brain is moving at light speed. His reaction time is moving at light speed. So at the same time this motherfucker finds out that he can't damage Superman normally, he's going off and trying everything that he can. He's gonna go get a fucking gun, shoot him in the chest and be like, okay, he's bulletproof too. He's gonna go get a missile, throw it at him and be like, okay, he's invincible to that too. He's gonna get a nuke, throw it at him, okay, he's invincible to that too. And then he's just gonna start going and fucking finding random shit, like, I don't know, here's uranium. Oh, yeah, that too, dude. Flash literally will heal any wound he is given. Oh, yeah, and the Infinity Mass Punch. I completely forgot about that. This motherfucker can put... Yeah, so he could solo Superman and Batman without a struggle. So, yeah, like, when you look into comics and you really think about them hard enough, most of these characters, when not given their plot armor, are fucked.
Shane, I don't see any of your guys around here.
Kearns forced them out. They had to run. Got pinned down near the ferry terminal.
How many tracksuits they up against?
Lots. Why? Decided to be the Grim Reaper again? Racking up a body count?
I'm just doing this for Brent.
Oh, come on. I watched you last time. Big old smile on your mouth, rage in your eyes. You were into it.
I'm fine.
Thanos. Thanos is the best example ever. These motherfuckers needed the plot armor of inventing time travel in order to go back and beat his ass. And even then, the only reason they were able to beat his ass is because they summoned half of the entire multiverse before he was ready to fight. Thanos literally had them dead to rights, and if he was able to kill Tony Stark before anything happened, that was it. That was the end of End Wars. Or Endgame. Or Infinity Wars, yeah. If Thanos killed Tony Stark before Infinity Wars, or he actually died on that ship before making it to safety, that's it. That would have been the end of Infinity War. Literally, only Iron Man would have been able to save that shit. She giggled when I blew up the fucking card. Who else? Who else could solo entire multiverses? Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider has been proven time and time again to be able to solo entire multiverses. And then outside of the canonical thing, he literally is imbued with hell, or what is it? It's like Hell's fucking retribution. Like, he is the task force that goes out and fucking claims souls for Hell that Hell itself can't claim. So, you gotta imagine, if Hell wants you, that motherfucker's getting you.
What is this, a war now?
Kinda. You and me stole those guns. I arm up my boys, they start kicking in doors looking for Brent, and the occurrence quite naturally get pissed off.
Oh, yeah.
It's a gang
Dude,
war.
Joker could solo a multiverse. That's the worst part.
Oh, come on.
Because Joker's insane ass, right? As long as you put Batman behind it somehow, Joker's gonna fucking do it. But he ain't gonna kill Batman. He's gonna, like, if he wanted, like, let's say the entire multiverse was defending Batman against Joker, this motherfucker would go, because he's also a fucking rich as fuck. If you go through the comics and look through all the comics, even though, like, time after time, Joker is thrown in prison and prevented from reaching his resources, this motherfucker gets out, makes millions, and then manages to hold up Batman for between hours to days to fucking years on end. Like, dude, if Joker really put his mind to it, he could be out here soloing the entire universe. He'd hit up Lex Luthor, boom, he has a solution to kill Superman. Fucking, and which he did, right? He almost killed Superman. But you know why he didn't? Because he was getting bored of driving Batman insane, and he wanted to drive somebody else insane. So instead of fucking going and toying with Batman again, he went and toyed with a god. Like, a god. What everyone considered on his planet to be a god. He went and he was just like, yes, let me go fuck with this guy. That'll be fucking hilarious. And at the end of the day, he achieved his goal. He got Superman to kill him. Oh, thank you, man. I try to maintain a sense of really good humor and blind acceptance, but not to bad. Also, I can say, what else? What else? Who else? Who else? Who else? I'm trying to think for Marvel characters who could solo, like pretty much any of them. Tony Stark. Tony Stark could solo the entire universe because he's just a giant fucking genius. And if he spent enough time, he could just make a suit imbued with the god's wrath, because that happens. Doctor Doom. Fucking Doctor Doom has been proven to, like, his superpower is just hatred. Like, this motherfucker's able to achieve anything because he's jealous of somebody. So if you went and told Doctor Doom, like, I'm gonna destroy the universe first, this motherfucker would go invent a bomb in like 5 seconds that was able to destroy the universe, and then do it. He wouldn't even think about it. He'd just be like, I will not let you take the pleasure.
Get ready to tighten your grip. Jenny cracked that occurrence phone. We know where they're keeping hostages.
Are you serious?
When you're ready, meet me in front of the Latte L on Madison. It's go time.
What about characters who couldn't solo a universe for shit, but the comics like to hype them up? Okay. Punisher. He literally has no powers. His abilities are he's an ex-Marine who has, what's it called? Dude, Jason Todd is a really well fleshed out character. Especially because his point stands so well. I was talking about it in the other video, I think. I don't remember if I was. But, like, Jason's whole thing against Batman's no-kill rule was he wasn't asking him to kill anybody else. Nobody else. This motherfucker was just like, kill Joker. Because he's a mad clown who goes around taking the lives of innocents. And every time you lock him up, he escapes and gets out and kills somebody else. And even when they've tried to help him with psychiatrists and shit and lined that up, he fucking killed them.
On the roof again? You're a true gentleman.
Worked last time. After the Hellfire enemy,
Like, it's literally in the comics. There was a psychiatrist who tried to fix the Joker. That motherfucker got murdered! So, like, dude, Jason Todd is right. He's right as a motherfucker. If he killed that one dude, literally just killed the Joker, nobody else, not fucking, what's it called, not Two-Face, not Sandman, not anybody who actually was mentally insane and needed help. If he just killed the Joker, who was borderline sociopathic, no hopes of ever growing any like or allegiance to any of the other humans in this world. He would have been fine. Nobody would have questioned it. I guarantee you.
Few more jobs like this, and we'll own this town.
Let's go. Who else? Oh, Venom could solo the entire multiverse. He's been proven multiple times to just be a fucking god once he's connected back to the Hive, and because he's more unique compared to all the other symbiotes.
You're a keeper, girl. Okay. Jenny thinks they got people trapped in container boxes down in the docks.
Who else? Who
Gotta
else?
start opening doors until we find the
The
prize.
Rocket League would not be able to stand any god-level threats or take over the multiverse of their universe. They are like they're a militia group. Like, at most, they're between freedom fighters and a militia group.
Where's my brother?
Um,
It's gotta be one of his houses.
yeah, no, most characters you can think of, if they don't have powers, they're fucked. There's like, except for Tony Stark, because he's on the level he is in Batman, like, with a grain of salt. Because Hulk is a good example. Hulk, just off rip, if he decided to go insane one day and start taking out the multiverses, he'd easily be able to. Because his energy, conveniently, like the Ghost Riders, is kind of connected to hell, and also the whole radiation thing. So, very easily, if Hulk just went mad one day and just did not stop getting madder and madder, he'd solo everyone. Dude, I forgot about that. But yeah, no, like, Jason was absolutely right. Like, in every way, shape, and form, Jason was right. Batman should have been killed the Joker and only the Joker. But Batman's point is literally like listening to the Joker himself speak. He's like, if I killed Joker, I wouldn't be able to stop myself. I'd just go sociopathic and start killing everyone. And Jason, meanwhile, he's standing there after, like, murdering a shit ton of drug kingpins, the Black Mask. He killed the Black Mask. He fucking, like, literally a bunch of people. JP, what's good? We're talking about why Batman is stupid for not listening to his son. But yeah, fucking, literally, Batman's out here like, oh yeah, if I killed the Joker, dude, I hate that so much. But if I killed the Joker, man, I wouldn't have been able to stop. And it's like, what the fuck do you mean by that? Like, you're just gonna kill fucking one sociopath to potentially save the lives of millions, and you're just gonna be like, man, Two-Face is getting on my nerves. You just, like, go and rip him a new one? Like, dude, Batman literally, like, could not do anything but have flaws in his life. Like, fuck all the writers, like, the conventional, it's for the plot type bullshit, right? Dude, Ben should have killed Joker. And then they had to write it so that in the one universe that he actually does kill Joker, the Batman who laughs, the Joker had some, like, weird backup plan in order to fucking kill Joker. Or get Batman to become a sociopathic killer. And on top of that, in that universe, right, the worst thing is, nuh-uh. You have a good night, too. It's been good. You got me talking up good. It's been good conversation.
My brother's out. He needs some help.
Yeah, sure.
And remember, stay in school and get that education so you can make that motherfucking bread. Alrighty. I'll catch you on another stream. But yeah, I'm gonna keep going with that. But yeah. Literally, Batman's a piece of shit. And then the one time that he does kill him, I get it is for the story, but they have to write in Joker's plot armor that he fucking made someone go and say, oh, fuck, the dupes are here.
Damn dupes.
And then, right, fucking, who else? Red Hood should have fucking blew his brains out on that
I was
rooftop.
going home. Time with him would set my mind straight. No more panic attacks right after crawl inside my memories.
I think there's two. Like, there's two versions of the story, so it depends which one you read. And in one of them, Batman lets Jason kill him. He's just like, you fucking got that, man. Go ahead. But in the other one, no, there's actually three. It was all different writers and shit. But one of them, Jason kills him, Batman lets him. Another one, the worst one out of it all, fucking...
Come here. No,
oh no, what's
sorry,
up?
darling, but I'm gonna need to put you on the payroll. At least till I get set up around town, then I promise you will get him back. Scout's honor.
Don't do this.
Just a few more jobs. Fetch.
No. losing it again. I had to find a memory, even a bad one, to focus on, to cling to. Being homeless? It's like you're a human cockroach. The evil looks just never stop. But then we got our first taste. And damn, being a cockroach wasn't so bad. But to keep that feeling, we'd do anything. Brent saw where it was headed. He even hid my stash trying to get me to kick it with him. But I was in too deep. It just felt so good. I couldn't stop. I couldn't. I needed control. When Shane told Brent, I cracked.
Alright, yeah, back to what I was saying. There's three.
Sounds like your body was
Cracked.
resilient. A new power to help you cope.
Yeah, it did. You wanna see it? Come at me. Close up with a bunch of guys.
Alright.
You've been holding out on me, Miss Walker.
Maybe. Set him up again, I'll give you the real show.
Yeah, there's three where Batman kills him, Jason kills him, and then Batman saves Joker's life, leaving Jason to run off and be pissed at his dad. And the only justifiable one is literally the fucking one where Batman kills him.
In the middle of the hallway.
Because, like, you gotta think about it, too. Batman's way more fucked up for it. Because on top of that, he's his fucking dad. Like, imagine, right? Your kid gets dragged out to Iraq. Fucking, what's it called? Your kid gets dragged out to Iraq, beaten to death. The guy who's beating him to death becomes, or no, I think it was Iran, actually. Gets dragged out to Iran, gets beaten to death by the guy in Iran, or beaten near to death and tortured. The guy who's beaten him to death becomes whatever the presidential role of Iran is. I think it's like similar to like the prime minister or whatever the fuck, right? Becomes that. So now you can't touch him for some extended period of time, and one of your best friends has to go and convince you not to kill him for that period of time, just for it to happen, so that when he is no longer that fucking prime minister, and you wouldn't be starting a continental-sized war by fucking running it up with this dude, you still decide not to kill him. You let him come back to Gotham, fuck shit up in Gotham, kill millions of more people, and then when you find out that your kid comes back, you decide to go and defend the motherfucker from your kid, because you're like, no, you can't be killing, because then you'll end up going and doing more and more, when this motherfucker's already been murking motherfuckers who've been doing way less worse. Some people, not even people who are out there, like, not just killing random people, like fucking simple drug dealers out on the street trying to survive and shit like that, right? No, whacking mob bosses, like sex trafficking circles, shit that, like, no one's gonna mind if you're out there doing it, right? Like, some people, right, like the fucking wimps are gonna be pissed that you're not bringing it into the eyes of justice and they're not getting convicted, because those are the people who still listen to the fucking government and think that the people who are going through those prison systems are actually going to justifully get a sentence and not given 25 years, then have that prison sentence shortened to fucking 2 after a year in the slammer, right? Like, shit like that, especially because Batman would know all that shit. So he should have acted the second that fucking Joker lost any of that fucking power he had, and went and murked his shit. But instead, no. He fucking, when he found out that not only Joker and his dead son were back, he went to make sure that his dead son didn't go and get his fucking get back. Like, what kind of shit is that? And then people like DC expects us to still sympathize with Batman. Like, they still expect us to be like, oh yeah, Batman is the good guy in the story because he is preventing his son from doing a great evil. He ain't preventing him from doing a great evil. He's preventing him from saving half of the entire fucking nation. But yeah, there goes my points with Batman. Now I want to talk about sandwiches. I don't know why, but I'm going to talk about sandwiches, right? BLTs are pretty good, but I do fuck with turkey clubs with bacon and sometimes I remove the tomatoes, but it kind of fucks up the taste. But when you get a turkey club, get some bacon, mayo, and some lettuce on that motherfucker, that shit's good. Oh, and some onions. Cannot forget some onions. What else? What else? Grilled cheese. Grilled cheeses are classics. You could never go wrong with a grilled cheese. Steak and cheeses. Another classic cheese. Cannot go wrong with it.
You can bend it towards your goals.
Come on, I'm not your weapon.
Ham sandwiches, depends how you have it cooked up, right? Personally, I like my ham sandwiches, extra cheese, a little extra bacon, throw in, what else? I don't really like lettuce with ham, I don't know why. Throw in some onions and then boom, you're good. Ooh, potato rolls. Have you ever had a sandwich with some potato rolls? The potato rolls are godsend food. My girl said she doesn't think they're that worth the hype, bro. But honest to God, I fucking love potato rolls. DUP pawns. Well, I mean, that is about right. Oh shit. I try to use my singularity. My singularity. What else? Hot Pockets. Love ham and cheese Hot Pockets. I survived off of their breakfast ones for a while. What else? They got some good ass flavors with the breakfast ones because they got like croissant shells instead of the regular Hot Pocket shell. So that shit's good. And
I'll just turn up the heat. You mind?
Ooh, taquitos, dude! I haven't had some taquitos in forever, but I used to get a shit ton of those gas station taquitos when I was a kid, and there was always those rumors about gas station food fucking you up, but I got an honest to God say firsthand, if you have a weak stomach, yeah, gas station food's gonna fuck your shit up. But if you got a decent stomach, dude, you can handle some gas station food. It's worth it. It's not bad at all. Especially if you're tolerable to like unconventional food. Like you don't have to be, but if you are more accepting and tolerable to unconventional food, it'll just taste so much better. That's something that I always like will take to the grave with me is, dude, you cannot accept food into your heart fully without becoming like actually accepting. Like, oh my god, all the different cultures of food, dude. Like, I know a couple motherfuckers who are like hardcore racist, like to the point where they won't even try a fucking burrito, and it's like, dude, do you know how much of your life you are missing out on just so you can hate someone pointlessly? You got a fucking, dude, Mexican, Chinese, I mean, fucking Italian, which, I mean, it's not the 20s, so nobody's racist to Italians anymore. But depending on what side of the world you're from, maybe you are. What else? What other good cultures? I can't really say I like Indian food that much. I've tried like here and there of it. I might need to try more in different spots, but honestly, I can't really say I like it all too much. Um, the entirety of Japanese cuisine, they just got bangers after bangers up in there. Um, a lot of Hispanic, like not even Mexican in general, just any like Hispanic cuisine in general is fucking banging. Like those motherfuckers down south know how to cook. Uh, 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 what other foods are there? I guess fast food. I don't know why I'm getting into talking about food so much. My ass probably needs to go eat another burger or some shit, bro. I'm gonna go reheat that fucking burger I bought earlier.
There you go, little turd.
But, African, dude. I've only ever gotten African, like some real good African food here and there because, oh, and Haitian food. Haitian food is like really widespread around where I live. It's like a mix between Haitian and Mexican. Usually, got a couple Brazilians and a few Dominican restaurants. But for the most part, you're looking at Mexican and Haitian restaurants. So I've gotten a good meme, and most of the fucking people I fuck with are Dominican. So I'm out here trying that shit left and right. It's fucking good. Fucking bangers after bangers. Brazilian, dude. I love Brazilian food so much because I gotta say, they got variety like a motherfucker. Oh, did I die? God damn it. I don't think I've ever tried Canadian. Honest to God, I don't think I've ever tried any Canadian food. Or Russian. I don't know if Russians have cuisine. They have. There's no way they don't. But like, it probably is like the average European cuisine. I can't say till I try it, but European cuisines definitely do have very similar styles between the lots of the cultures. Like if you honestly throw together a home cooked meal and then just change a few of the ingredients, like some normal ass like steak, potatoes, and this that, but you just like you do have to add a bunch of different like foods that you might not use on a day to day because they aren't native to where you live. So yeah, there's got to be way new tastes in that. Yeah, I guess I'll keep my mouth shut until I'm trying European cuisine. Um, Same thing with like Indian and a lot of Middle Eastern cuisine. I have not eaten a lot of Middle Eastern or like in general, or like fucking African Central, Africa in general. But that's also to do with how America works. This fucking country is fucking oppression and racism up the ass. So you don't really see the stores around as much, but they definitely are around. I mean, I think that's more probably my fault, honestly. Yeah. You know what, fuck it. Tomorrow, I'm gonna make a nice little community post. I'm gonna go to some random fucking anywhere, dude. As long as I don't understand what the letters on the restaurant are, I'm just gonna walk in and be like, give me some. Fucking eat it. I'll review some random ass cuisine. I'm not becoming no mukbang YouTuber, bro. You know, it would be funny as fuck if I could make like I'm not doing no mukbang content because most of the people who are doing that are just doing like it's just fetish content pretty much. I mean, I guess there are a grand few people who are coming in and looking for a review, but like I would not feel comfortable making content like that. But I would make a channel to review different foods. Like what's his name? That weird white kid that like blew up a couple years ago. Like he looks like Pee Wee Herman if he had like a meth addiction for a couple years and then cleaned up and got a job as a CEO. If y'all know who I'm talking about. That's a very vague description. But yeah. I mean, I guess that's it on cuisine. I don't really have any other thoughts. I gotta try more food. I try a lot of food, but I need to try more of it. What else is there to talk about? I've covered a lot of subjects in a short period of time. Ooh, it's 12 in the morning, you know? Damn, I should probably finish this up and go to sleep. I ain't even gonna lie. Where is... Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I ran out of subjects. I already covered the usual food, comics, and video games. New subject, porn. I guess more video games. Fuck it. I did talk about I'm going to play the Sly Cooper franchise because I just love it so much. I guess new equipment. I'm gonna get a PS5 camera soon, so you guys can see my adorable little face while I'm live streaming. My cute little face while I live stream. And I'm going. Once I get I gotta get a new controller before that. And I do kind of feel like getting one of the special controllers, but at the same time, I don't know if it's worth it. Well, it depends, right? Because I'm gonna be working full time, so I might be able to get myself some nice shit. You know what I mean? This motherfucker just wouldn't die. But yeah, I need to get a job so I can buy a new PS4 or PS5 controller. Ooh, you know what I want to figure out is I have hard drives, so I'm not entirely sure, but I'm kind of slightly certain that I'd be able to what's it called? I'd be able to stream from my Xbox. Which is where you get, if you guys have seen any of like the Fallout clips and all that good shit, that's where you see all that come from, is Xbox gameplay. So I could record that. I would prefer to be able to stream most of it, because, you know, I'm lazy as shit. But at the same time, I wouldn't mind streaming some zombies. Or some Fallout. What I read, what I sow, no matter what I know. Ooh, and background music. I have been thinking I do need to get some background music up in here, but due to all the copyright laws, and the fact that I think most copyright music sounds lame, I don't really want to. I would like rock And there probably are a good number of rock songs due to how, like rock and metal and punk, due to how the entire genre is based on. So there's probably a shit ton of them that don't have copyright. Because I mean, if you listen to any of those genres of music, Rage Against the Machine is one of the one of the ones. Honestly, I mean, if they've stuck to their guns over the year, then yeah, there's probably a good chance that they do not have copyright on their songs. But if they're not, like, sticking to their guns, and they've just completely forgotten who they are, you can probably guess that those motherfuckers have done and copyrighted their music. But if you guys remember Rage Against the Machine, remember. I can't even say remember, but if anybody knows or remembers for my... And I have checked the statistics. I have a shit ton of viewers between the ages of 18 and 50 and above. So, to all my old heads out there, sorry for calling y'all old heads. I didn't mean to remind y'all, but you remember. And to all my youngins out here like me, you guys have learned Rage Against the Machine was on their shit. They were raging against that machine.
With the occurrence out of the way, Shane set his sights on the chief of police, hoping to strong-arm him into some kind of deal. If I helped, obediently doing whatever I was told, he promised to let Brent go. I knew that was a lie. And with more dupes showing up by the hour, I needed a plan B.
Alright, I'm gonna end stream here. It's been good. It's been good yelling and talking about stuff.
Fetch, you have a problem.
I have a problem?
The DUP's been scooping up my men left and right. If this keeps up, I'm gonna be down to a skeleton crew. I'd not have anyone to watch your brother, you know? Make sure he's safe.
You know, I'd be happy to teach you boys how to avoid getting caught by the DUP.
Don't get pissy with me. Now, these guys are on my ass because of you and your freaky laser shit.
Dude, chill. Dude, busting up that compound will take a few dupes off the streets. It'll give me room to operate.
Fine. Just don't forget my boys.
I sure won't, boss.
Fuck it, because it's a DUP mission.
Okay, dupes. Today I bust into your house. See how you like it.
Free Shane's thugs. Dude, I love that you can one-tap those dudes with a kick. Jesus, they got all their troops out here. What was the point of running through it the first time?
I knew girls in middle school. Tough, thank you, dupe assholes. I've wanted to do that for years.
Oh, the castle. I was like, wait, what the fuck is she talking about? Did I not destroy that structure with my bare hands? You know what? It works. I'm dead. There's no neon. hiding on your little play structures like tin men. You fall in the thousands. Yeah, I really don't know why you gotta run through that thing twice.
Crap, they keep getting bigger.
Ooh. Help me.
Okay, baby Shanes, run for it.
Baby Shanes. Oh, minigun. Ow.
Here we go.
I can see everything from up here. Damn, die already. Damn!
Okay, Texas. Your goons have been released back into the wild.
Oh, you are such a
Goons?
kind, faithful
Like the
little servant.
Gooners?
You know, you deserve a reward. Fetch?
Brent! Where's he got you?
I don't know, but forget about me. Leave town before the DUP catch you. Now, you see, honey, you do right by me, you get a little bread. But cross me, and I take a little off bread. Maybe an ear. Or two. Ladies' choice.
I heard Shane has your brother. I'm sorry, but I know him. He'll never let Brent go. Not if he's got something he wants.
You speaking from experience?
Look, I want to help, but it has to stay between us, okay? Go to the middle of the science center. I'll explain there.
Okay, I'm not gonna do that. It has been good, my Gooners and Gunners. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Remember, like, subscribe, and I forgot that they had Delson in here. Holy shit! Hey, look! I didn't even know about this, but look, I was completely right throughout all of my videos. Use finesse and precision to subdue the enemy. Bring down the wanton destruction upon your enemies. Is it just the... Oh, man. I'm not gonna play this fully. Okay, no, so this is just regular old maxed out Delson. Oh. Alright, I'm not gonna actually play this though. I'll play it next video. But thank you, my Gooners and Gunners, for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is gonna be the first time I ever say this. Like, subscribe, do all that fun and good shit. Make sure you see all my good content. If it's good. Everyone has opinions. So, you know, maybe it ain't. Who cares? Freaking, yeah, like, subscribe, all that good shit. Bye-bye. Oh, I gotta save the game first. But yeah, bye-bye.